What is going on, everyone? My name is Travis, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. And the Denver Nuggets, they have won their first NBA championship in franchise history tonight, as we get to see NBA history be made as the Denver Nuggets defeat the Miami Heat 94-89 in Game 5 of this NBA Finals. The Denver Nuggets, their first ever championship in franchise history. Big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. I mean, what a remarkable season they had to be the number one seed in the Western Conference, dominate the regular season the way that they did, but then to be able to continue that momentum into the playoffs, dominate the playoffs, and put away a very good Miami Heat team in 5 games. I mean, this Heat team took down some of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. So to do what Denver did, I mean, it was very impressive. Jokic, another monster, amazing performance. He had 28 points. He had 16 rebounds in the game and 4 assists. Jokic was unbelievable in the game. Just remarkable. I mean, to put together this performance in the game, in the clinching game here for Jokic, total. I mean, just remarkable. It was what a game for the Denver Nuggets, and to win their first ever championship in franchise history tonight. Just incredible game for them, and for the Miami Heat. This was tough to get as far as they did, and to even this game, you give credit to the Heat. They fought hard in this game, so it was fun to watch. Very competitive NBA Finals, and it ends up finishing with the Denver Nuggets making history, winning their first NBA championship in franchise history. Denver shooting 45.2% from the field tonight. A great shooting night for them. Jimmy Butler of the Heat, he had 21 points in the game, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Jimmy Butler played very hard, and it was fun to see what the Heat did. I mean, to get past Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, who were in the finals last year, with the Warriors winning the finals last year, and I would not be surprised to see the Golden State Warriors have an opportunity to get back to the NBA Finals. And I'm hoping my Bulls, I think that we could have an opportunity in the East, depending on what moves we make, because with the talent that we have with DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic, assuming that we're going to bring Vucevic back, I think the Bulls can be a very dangerous team. So I'm extremely excited what Billy Donovan and this Bulls front office, what they can put together here in next year. But when you look at this Nuggets team, one thing is for sure, they appear to be a juggernaut in the Western Conference, and they will be a headache for a long time. So everyone will be paying attention to the Denver Nuggets. This was an impressive championship run. The way the Nuggets dominated the regular season and dominated the playoffs, an impressive run. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets as they make NBA history tonight, as they win their first ever championship in franchise history, defeating the Miami Heat 94-89 in Game 5 of this finals. It was a competitive finals. You give credit to the Heat. They fought hard in this game, tried to come back, and you were hoping to see. I was hoping to see the series go to game 6 or 7. I did predict Nuggets in 6, so my prediction came close. Some people had Nuggets in 5. And coming into the series, I think that was a good prediction, being that you just kind of felt the Denver Nuggets, the way they dominated teams this year, that nobody was going to be stopping this Denver Nuggets team. So you give credit to the Nuggets to not only be the number 1 seed all throughout the regular season, but then to back it up in the playoffs and just dominate the playoffs the way the Nuggets did. And this Nuggets team, they are going to be around for quite a while, quite some time. So this is only probably, I mean, they're looking to build a sustainable long-term run. So we'll see if they can continue what they did, because when you got a talent like Jokic, who arguably was the MVP this year, doing what he is doing out there, you are going to have a championship window open for a very long time. So we'll see what they can do. What's going on, Javier Mohan? Can you watch the? Can you read my message? Most definitely, absolutely. I'm looking in the chat. Appreciate the super chat. If you I'm not seeing where I can see the message. Can you read my message? I can see the comments in the chat, but I don't see if you did super chat. Appreciate that. Welcome in everyone to the post game show, Game 5 of this NBA Finals, as the Denver Nuggets win their first ever NBA championship in franchise history tonight. What a game. I mean, Nikola Jokic, he was just incredible out there. 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. Just incredible performance. The 28-year-old, what he is doing out there, arguably the MVP of the regular season. It was just an incredible run. This Nuggets team went on to be the number 1 seed, dominate the regular season the way that they did, and then to come into the playoffs and handle business in play as well as this Nuggets team did out there. Jamal Murray had a heck of a postseason. He was incredible out there. Had 14 points in the game tonight. Also had 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Porter Jr. with a great game, 16 points. He had 13 rebounds and 3 assists, a double-double. And the Nuggets shooting 45% from the field. This was a competitive NBA Finals. Some of these games were very close. So you felt like maybe Miami could give the Nuggets a run in this series, but the Nuggets, they just proved to be too good and took care of business in 5 games. So this was an impressive NBA Finals. I mean, what the impressive run that the Nuggets did this season to be a number 1 seed and to really back it up in the playoffs, because a lot of times you see these number 1 seeds go into the playoffs and not really look like how they look throughout the regular season. So you give a lot of credit to Michael Malone. I mean, he did such an incredible job coaching this Nuggets team and putting them in this position to have this opportunity. And you give a lot of credit to Eric Spoelstra in the Miami Heat. This Heat team, I think, definitely overachieved. I don't think anyone saw this Heat team getting all the way to the NBA Finals, and they could have very well almost had a chance to win the NBA championship. So this was an impressive run by the Miami Heat to take down the defending Eastern Conference champions in the Boston Celtics, to defeat them to advance to the NBA Finals, and the games that Jimmy Butler put together. It was a lot of fun to watch. And so for the Heat, this incredible season does fall short of the ultimate goal. But you tip your cap to the competitiveness of this Miami Heat team to get as far as they did when nobody saw this as being possible. And you give credit to the Nuggets, where a lot of people didn't respect the Nuggets as much. I mean, they saw what they were doing in the regular season, but I think everyone wondered, would they be able to back it up in the playoffs and finally put it together and complete the championship. And that was what they were able to do this season. So you give big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and their fans. What an exciting time right now to be celebrating their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. And congrats to both of these teams to get as far as they did. And for the Heat, I mean, what an incredible run. And obviously it's devastating to lose at the finals, but the way this Heat team plays and the competitiveness that they carry out there, expect both of these teams to be fighting back to get back to the finals. And the Nuggets, they are looking to build a long-term sustainable run in the league, and they are looking like that this could be possible, and could tonight be the beginning of multiple championships to come for the Denver Nuggets in the coming years. Let's find out. But what a game tonight for the Nuggets, and this game was extremely competitive. It got very close at the end. A lot of lead changes back and forth in this game, and so there was nothing like it to have an NBA Finals game come down to the wire like this game did, and to have it be a clinching game. Very exciting game tonight. The Denver Nuggets defeat the Miami Heat 94-89 in Game 5 of this 2023 NBA Finals, and the Denver Nuggets have now won their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. What an incredible run they went on this season for the Denver Nuggets to be a number one seed in the West, but then to back it up and in the playoffs, dominate the playoffs, and to be in this position as they complete the run and win their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. So tonight is going to be a fun one to be celebrating in Denver. Stay safe out there, everyone, and have a great time, because you guys enjoyed it. You guys earned this, and there's nothing like winning a championship, and especially when it is your first in your franchise. So what an exciting moment for the Denver Nuggets and for all of their fans to be celebrating right now their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. And what is probably really exciting is that this could be the first of multiple championships to come, because the Denver Nuggets are looking to build a long-term sustainable run in the league, and their championship window is going to be open for many years to come. When you got a talent, an MVP caliber talent like Nikola Jokic doing what he is doing out there, he has been an absolute beast and is proving why he should have been the MVP in the league. So you really respect what this guy is doing out there in the incredible performances. I mean, what we saw, he had a 30-point game, 20-plus rebound game, and 10-plus assists. That has never been done in the NBA Finals. So we are seeing history be made with what Nikola Jokic is doing, the MVP and arguably one of the best players in the NBA today, with what he is doing out there. And to think that he is barely entering the prime of his career at the age of 28. Could there be multiple championships on the horizon for Nikola Jokic? Let's find out, or will the rest of the league have an answer back? And with how competitive the NBA has been getting, I mean, we have been seeing some of the best basketball that we have ever seen, and it is just so exciting to see the records that we are breaking in basketball in terms of number of viewers. When you look at these games and how many people worldwide are watching these games, it's just been incredible to be averaging 12 million, 15 million plus viewers of an NBA Finals game. I mean, it's just incredible, and this great game of basketball is continuing to expand worldwide and get more fans. And so as a basketball fan, and there's nothing like it, and to see a moment like this, I mean, this is so great for the game when you have a city that has been around for 47 years, and now they're finally getting the opportunity to celebrate their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. Welcome in, Christopher Walker. Good to see you in the house to talk hoops. Appreciate it. Always fun to talk hoops. And today, what a day for the Denver Nuggets. Congrats, Nuggets. Big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets on winning their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. What a moment, and what a way for them to win, as they dominated this NBA Finals to win in 5 games. A lot of these games, were very close, but the Nuggets, they just seem to be the powerhouse team in the series and all season. The way they dominated in the West to be the number 1 seed, and to then back it up in the playoffs and dominate the playoffs the way the Denver Nuggets did out there, was very impressive. NBA expansion needs to happen first with Seattle getting the Supersonics back. That would be great to see, although Oklahoma, I think, has been a great, Oklahoma City has been a great sports town for the Thunder. So I think maybe if it's possible to have another team, maybe 2 teams come into the league, because I think you'll have to add probably 2 teams to not offset the number of teams. I think it's at 32 if I'm not mistaken right now. But it would be very exciting to get to see the NBA be expanded to some more cities, and to see what we're watching with this great game of basketball continue to become more popular worldwide and gain more fans. It is just so exciting as a basketball fan, and we got to see a treat in this NBA Finals. Very competitive. Both of these teams had amazing stories to get to this position. When you look at Miami, an overachiever, the way that Eric Spoelstra has been a leader coaching that team as long as he has, to put the Miami Heat in position to get to the NBA Finals, you can consider that an overachievement, but they earned it, and to be in this position, and for the Denver Nuggets to win their first ever NBA championship in franchise history, as they have been around for 47 years. I mean, this is quite a moment. What an exciting moment for the Denver Nuggets and their fans. Big congratulations to the Nuggets. What a game tonight. And we are going to be wrapping up the post-game show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So would love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for my player of the game, I am taking Nikola Jokic. What a monster performance in the clinching Game 5 as Nikola Jokic put together 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. I mean, what an incredible season Nikola Jokic had out there. He is proving why he should have been the MVP over Joel Embiid, and he just had an incredible NBA Finals. And to do what he is doing has been so impressive. And so I'm taking Nikola Jokic as my player of the game. 28 points, 16 rebounds, and I mean he also had a game in the finals where he had 30 plus points, 20 plus rebounds, and 10 plus assists. I mean what this guy is doing is just incredible out there. One of the best in the game right now and proving it. And so to do what he did in the playoffs on the highest level, this was impressive, and this could be the beginning of many championships to come for this Denver Nuggets team. So we shall find out. Joker for MVP. Yep, Joker. He was just incredible out there. The dude is a beast. Unbelievable talent. So Jokic, my player of the game. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking out tonight's post-game show. And what an exciting year it was. A lot of exciting basketball. And the season has come down. And we have now crowned a championship as the Denver Nuggets win Game 5, 94-89 over the Miami Heat. And the Denver Nuggets have now won their first ever championship in franchise history. So big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and their fans. What an exciting moment. Enjoy this one to the fullest. Stay safe out there and enjoy your celebrating this one. Now time for the Kings to get their first title in Sacramento. That would be an awesome story. Sacramento, what an unbelievable season they had with Mike Brown. And when you got De'Aaron Fox, I mean, what a talent. And so you know that Sacramento Kings team is going to be around. I mean, they are going to be fighting to get back to the playoffs and to build a deep playoff run next season. But right now, the Nuggets, they get the job done and they win their first ever championship in franchise history. So big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and their fans. I mean, what an exciting season it has been. I want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you out there for supporting me and supporting the channel and for coming and hanging out here for post-game shows. It has been so much fun, and I can't wait to do this again next year for Bulls and Warriors post-games, and we'll be breaking down playoff post-games. I'm hoping next year to be broadcasting some games as well, so we'd definitely like to get some feedback if that's something that you guys would like to see on the channel. Maybe we can do some broadcasting where we'll be doing live streams of games. Won't be able to have the actual footage of the game, but we will be able to have the game playing here on the screen as far as like online, and I'll be able to watch the live footage of it and do some play-by-play here. So I can't wait for that next year. It's going to be a lot of fun to be back here next season. And until free agency, we'll be doing some videos in free agency and the draft when it comes. So it's going to be a busy off season. Can't wait for next year. Thank you again, everyone. And let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. Cool to see another NBA team win it. Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's about in sports, is to get this opportunity to see teams accomplish their dreams, and in this moment, for the Denver Nuggets to win their first ever championship in franchise history. What a moment! What a moment it was tonight. So big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and their fans. What a year it's been. And let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. And let's smash up the like button. Thank you, everyone, so much for your incredible support. I see your comments, your likes, and your engagement. I want to say thank you so much. This feedback, smashing the like button, really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets the YouTube algorithm know to recommend this video to as many basketball fans out there. So thank you so much, everyone. Can't wait for next season. We'll be back doing Bulls and Warriors post-game shows. What a fun year it was. The Denver Nuggets defeat the Miami Heat 94-89 in Game 5 of the 2023 NBA Finals, as the Denver Nuggets have won their first ever championship in franchise history. What an exciting moment, and what an exciting time to be celebrating this moment for the Denver Nuggets and their fans. Big congratulations. The Denver Nuggets win their first ever championship in franchise history. Big congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and their fans. Thank you again, everyone. It was a fun season, and we'll be back next year. Hope you have a great